What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review. They say it's a big, rich town. I just come from the poorest part. That's right. Power Book 2 Ghost. This is Season 3, Episode 8, Sacrifice. And before I get into that, I got to say thank you, and what's up to my lovely subscribers that hold me down in the comment section. And you're keeping this channel going and growing. With that, let's give a shout out to those of you who are watching and commenting on this show with me. I'm talking about folks like Lamont Simpson, Quentin Baptiste, Tayon's World, June BLC, Savannah Rivers, Rose Amore, the RC Kroger, and all the rest of you wonderful people. Thank you for holding me down. Keep the comments coming. Let's keep interacting. I love that. Let's do it. All right, let's get down to this episode of Sacrifice. Diana has been arrested, which is crazy. Monet is concerned, trying to figure out how they're going to handle all this. Because, you know, Diana's usually not the one that gets arrested and all that. She's the good one in the family. And so she's concerned how this is going to go. She wants Davis to go down there to the precinct and cover, because, you know, they're going to be on her. But Diana could basically hold her own. Now, here's the crazy thing. Davis was all drunk and upset because his brother Theo don't want nothing to do with him, and is upset with him, and he got him out. But Theo was like, listen, at what cost? I sacrificed myself for you so that you could have a better life, and now you may end up in jail yourself. So Theo is really upset, and I kind of get that, and that has hurt Davis. Davis is drunk and upset and on the roof with Sax. And did y'all see Sax squirming? Because it's like, you can't, that playing two sides is dangerous. Playing two sides is dangerous. I was like, I knew something was going to be up, because I'm like, that is a really dangerous thing to play two sides like that. And so he's like, let me go down there and speak to Diana. I got it. I can handle it. And I was like, that's not going to be a good play. And I was like, Sullivan is not going to appreciate that either. Like, that was just crazy to me. So as that happens, Tariq lets Davis know that Sax is double-crossing him, and that Sax is working with the feds. He's the CI, with the feds to build a case against everyone. And this could possibly hurt his brother, and it could also possibly hurt Davis. Davis is ready to get his gun, ready to kill, this and that. And they're like, no, it can't be like that. We have to do something different. We can't do it that way. We gotta figure this all out. So now we see Davis go down to the precinct, and intervenes while Sax is there, but he also caught Sax talking to Sullivan. And now they're in the interrogation room, and he pretty much hands the notes. Davis pretty much causes the diversion, spills the coffee on Sax, and hands Diana the note, basically sneaks her note saying, listen, let's pin this all on Effie. Speaking of Effie, we see that Effie done got a romance going on with Kane, and who knew? All it took, pay my tuition, now I'm in love. You know, because is it love or is it lust? But now they got this little thing going on, and, you know, he went over there to her dorm. Kane went over to Effie's dorm to say, listen, Diana got arrested. Is there anything you know, blah, 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 stuff like that. And then she's like, you paid my tuition, and you don't want anything from me. And next, you know, they're going at it. So I'm like, okay, now there's this little relationship there, maybe they F buddies, I don't know, but there's, you know, something starting to go there. And I'm like, okay, interesting. And as that's happening, then we see later in this episode, Tariq tells, so actually, Tariq came to the dorm, and you had, which was funny, Kane was like, you want me to hide in the closet? Kane hid while he said, listen, I got a job for you. And he had a job for her, and that job was to make a drop off. Now, here's the thing. I'm starting to see where Kane again is starting to dislike Tariq, like he did in season 1 or the first 2 seasons. He doesn't appreciate him, but we got to give it to Tariq. Tariq has been saving the Tejadas with all his little clever plans in his mind. He's been getting them out of the pickles that they've been getting themselves in. So anyway, she gets arrested. So I'm like, dang, they done set her up to take the fall. But no, it was really clever. What was really in there, it wasn't the drugs, it was sugar. So that was clever. So they knew that got her off. They kind of sacrificed her, but it was a way to just get her off. And even Effie was like, that was kind of cruel not letting me know what y'all was doing. But okay, it's cool. I probably would have did the same thing. So that was clever. A clever way to sacrifice and get her, get the attention, get the cops off. But it caused a problem also. Because now Sullivan is pissed with Saxe because she's like, your information was not credible. And now she's like, are you working with them? Or what's going on here? They have this big blowout argument. And that was crazy. So I'm like, see, they never really trusted each other either. So she's pissed off. Saxe is in danger because now he knows they know. And Saxe goes as far as to make a call to Tariq and tell Tariq, listen, if you kill me, that will mess up you ever finding and reconnecting with your sibling, your sister and your mom. So it was like, so they got to keep him alive. I'm like, okay, Saxe is going to squirm his way out of this. I'm wondering what's going to go on. Also in this episode, Drew, who I thought in the beginning we thought was very level-headed, he is losing his mind. He sees, you hear all this banging and all this noise and all this craziness, and it's because he's in his feelings because the basketball player that he was dating and, he was secretly dating because that basketball player was struggling with coming out of the closet. Now he on the news. He done had a press conference. He done came out of the closet. And not only that, after coming out of the closet, he's got a new boyfriend, a white guy. That sends Drew over the edge. And Drew is like, because, Drew just killed some Gordo who he was in love with, but he had to kill him. I think there was a better way to handle it, but he had to kill him. And then which brings me to Gordo's family, who was like, the Castillos, they're like, where's Gordo? Drew couldn't even come up with a good lie. Oh, we fine. Everything is fine. So his mind is all messed up. He tearing up the room. He's upset. Then he does a stupid thing by going to the restaurant where he knew that the NBA player, I forget his name, was at. And he's with his new boyfriend. And he made these little remarks. And then he breaks down. And he's like, oh, I had someone. It's not fair. I'm by myself now. But I had someone. And now here you are with, he's like, here you are with someone. And I had someone. And they're gone. They're gone. Somebody recorded that. That went viral. So now that's on the radar. The Castillo's like, hold on. He said everything was cool between him and Gordo. But why is he over here crying like a bitch? And it went viral. And something is up. So their mother was like, find out what's going on. We got to speak to Drew again. So now there's a problem with the Castillos because they're going to be like, what's going on? Where's our brother? Where's my son? A lot of twists and turns, craziness, very much craziness. Then we had with the with Tate and Harper. Harper's telling him like, listen, she doesn't want him to be involved with the Westons, and of course he's involved, and she finds that out, and that was interesting, that situation. And she's like, listen, you involved with them, I don't want to be bothered. So that was interesting right there. Then which that plays a part in their relationship. She's like, you always gotta win, but now you're losing me. So I was like, oh, okay, he don't seem to care. Speaking of the Westons, Tariq has gone to RSJ to tell him about the Westons and about what Lucas did and about it being a Ponzi scheme, and that you're going to have to grab him, you're going to have to put him in place. RSG was upset at first because he does everything on the up and up. RSJ, I'm sorry. He does everything on the up and up. He don't do all this blackmail and all that. But of course, he said he did blackmail. He ended up blackmail. He goes to Lucas. He tells him this is what's going to happen. You're going to have my money, or I'm going to report you. You're going to have my money. You're going to have Tariq's money. You're going to have Monet's, the Tejada's money, get their money back. And we saw Monet confront Lucas earlier and tell him the same thing, that she wanted her money. So that was interesting. But I have a feeling I have a feeling that Weston's going to do something too. It's not just going to end like that. But right now, he's got to play by those rules. So that all was interesting. But then we go to something that happened in this episode that I was like, whoa. Saxe has been kidnapped or taken by Theo. Theo has nothing to lose. We find out that Theo's treatment has not been working. Theo is dying. and he's pissed off. And he figures a way to save the day is to kill Saxe himself. Now, Saxe this character has been with the series since its begin. And now we saw in this episode that, you know, they tried Tariq, and once Tariq and Davis figured out what was going on, they tried to get down there to Theo, and they tried to plead with him, don't kill him, don't kill him. And he shot him. I said, oh my goodness. What a scene. Was that not a great scene? What a scene. He shot Saxe. Saxe, I believe, is dead. Rest in peace to Saxe. As Saxe fell to the ground. That's one of those original cast members, y'all, from the original Power gone. Another one gone. So if that wasn't it, then you have David saying, Theo, give me the gun. Give me the gun. Theo took the gun and killed himself. And what a scene. Because I was like, first of all, I was like, oh, I knew something was going to happen with Saxe. But the way it happened, I was like, I didn't expect him to go out like that, though. I was like, wow, that was crazy. But then that scene when Theo killed himself, that was so powerful. That was good acting, too, because you seen Davis like, no, like just hurt. That was, wow. They did that. They really, that was an excellent, well acted. Well, this show is always just the twists, the turns, always. Then we have the Lovebirds, Kane and Effie back in the dorm, getting it on and all that. That gets interrupted by the police, and they're arresting Effie again. She's like, y'all don't have nothing on me. She thought it was for drugs. They were arresting her for the attempted murder of Lauren. And I thought that was kind of corny to have Lauren in the car, but you know, it's just TV. Why was Lauren there? They have Lauren in the car, and she rolls down the windows like, yes, that's the bitch that tried to kill me. And Effie was like, oh, shoot. But guess who saw that? Kane saw that. So now this is crazy. Kane was like, so Lauren is alive. So now I'm wondering if this is going to make him say like, wait a minute. Did Tariq know Lauren was alive? What's going on here? I think because Kane is not stupid. Kane's going to put a lot of things together like, did Tariq know Lauren was alive? What's going on? It's crazy. But when we see in the previews, it looked like Kane still has Effie's back. But this is crazy. This was a good episode. I enjoyed this episode. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Tell me your thoughts. What did you think about it? There was no Noma in this episode. I guess we're going to see her. She's going to come back. I believe Power has 10 episodes, right? I think they usually do 10 a season. So we got 2 episodes left, I believe. So we'll see. But this was very good. Kept me at the edge of my seat. Rest in peace to Saxe, because I believe he's gone. Rest in peace to him. What's going to happen to Drew? Because they're coming after Drew. What's going to happen with this Rico case? It's all crazy. Just all completely crazy. So that's it. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, y'all like my shirt? This is the shirt I got when I completed. Yes, I'm still proud about the 5K Spartan race. This is the shirt we got, plus a medal when we finished the 5K race. And look, I'm looking diesel in it, right? You know me, I just got to ramble and carry on. I will be back with a video in more detail discussing the 5K race. I'll do that as part of my fitness journey. That's what I'm going to do with that video. But anyway, enough of this rambling. I want to thank you all for liking this video, for watching the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's keep this channel going and growing. And I will see you all in the next video.